Hello friends and welcome to another video! So in today's video we're gonna do some junk journaling. It's been a while. I think I do one video like this every time the season changes because I believe I don't know, I like to do some rituals every time the season changes, not in a Wiccan kind of way, although I really enjoy reading things about that. So yeah, that's a little disclaimer. I really like to change a bit of my decor, maybe start doing new recipes, eat something new, adopt like a little habit, like not as a hobby, more like how to do my hair or my makeup or my skin care routine, things like that. I try to change things around when the season changes, like even buy new shampoo. So yeah, random shit like that. And I really like dedicating a few pages on my junk journal to just let it all out there and basically express what I feel at that moment. I made my junk journal back in 2016, so it's handmade and I'm really proud of it. I think it looks so cute. And basically what I did was to write on some of the pages, sketches, add photographs, add collages, things that I find, trinkets, everything, like stickers. And I tried to put everything there from each moment of my life, so it really depicts every moment that I am experiencing something. So when I see a page, I will instantaneously remember that that's from the summer of 2017, that's from Christmas 2020, and things like that. So for this one I really wanted to make it Halloween theme, but I delayed for the whole month of October to upload anything inspired by Halloween, apart from like 2-3 videos here and there. But basically I've been doing my music for the whole month of October. My album Girlhood is out on all streaming platforms at the moment, so you can stream it if you like. Thank you very much. And yeah, I've been trying to get back to my casual upload schedule, and even though it's November at the moment and I'm still trying to maintain the whole Spooktober creepy vibe, because I really like fall and I celebrate Halloween and Spooktober from September, so why not keep it until November, and sometimes during Christmas too, because Christmas can be a little bit spooky and creepy cute, you know, especially if we're talking about The Nightmare Before Christmas. It's a movie that I watch each year on Halloween and on Christmas, so you can watch it twice. It checks everything. So yeah, I've watched a lot of horror movies. I made a Spooktober watch list and I've talked about this in a previous video, but at the moment I think I've made up my mind for which movies were my favorite ones. And honestly, as much as I like older movies and the older vintage kind of aesthetic and vibe, and even the dark and even the bad effects on the movies, they were a vibe back then, you know. But in terms of plot and story wise, I realized that I preferred more modern movies because I'm a person born in this day and age, born and raised and living in this day and age, so I prefer the way we tell stories now. I think it's more complicated and interesting, and it has more layers than the way it was before, and that's okay, by the way. It's just, it shows evolution and it shows different things that are coming here and there in pop culture and everything. But yeah, I find myself being able to enjoy more movies that are currently playing on the theaters, let's say, than older ones, especially with the horror movies, because if you've seen a lot of them, you realize every trope and pattern, and basically you're able to figure out what's gonna happen next. And I think that's kind of fail when you're watching a movie. I don't know, I really like to get I really like plot twists and to get surprised by things. So yeah, for example, Scream, a very amazing movie, the Scream 1 I'm talking about, I really like, because even though it's an old movie and it has a lot of tropes, they kind of sort of make fun of these tropes, and so by making fun of it, in the end when the killer is revealed, you don't expect it. So yeah, it's cool. But basically for this year I'm gonna sound cliche, because I know this is not a movie channel, I'm not a film bro, film gal, film sis, I don't know, but I'm gonna say the same thing as you've probably seen, but the movie I loved the most was The Substance. Oh my freaking god. This movie, it had me on chokehold. I was screaming, crying, throwing up at the end. No joke, like, no, I did not throw up, but I was crying. I don't know why. It's a body horror movie, but for me it felt so personal. I don't know why. Well, I do know, kind of. I have this fear of not being valuable or seen enough when I grow up, and although I try to subscribe to most feminist approaches, I'm sometimes a victim of this, and I know it, since we're living in a world with a lot of patriarchal structured things. So I know that I have this insecurity, and it's very weird, because at the same time I really do not want to be perceived, but I have a need to be seen and not be perceived at the same time, which is way fucking weird. Yeah, so this movie triggered my insecurities, which it's crazy. I started having insecurities about the way I look because of growing old when I was 21. 20 fucking 1, which is an age even Leonardo DiCaprio doesn't have a problem with that age. The guy who stops dating someone when they reach the age of 25 because it's too old for them. I don't know. It's a meme, obviously, but yeah, I was 21 and I was feeling like I'm losing the currency of youth, and I don't know how the fuck did that thought get in my underdeveloped frontal lobe brain, but it did, and I don't know what to tell you. I started feeling really existential about everything. So and not that I got over it, each year it gets harder because now I'm nearing 30, and when I was younger I had this dream that I'll reach my goals by the age of 25, and my goals, I guess, had to be a full-time artist, especially doing music, and to be famous and loved by people and supported, and so for my art to speak to a lot of people and help people, and people to send me love back, and to have this wholesome community. And I know that I'm starting to reach an age now that I know that I'll never have that, and the need to have that comes from something deeper, mainly rooted in trauma and things that I lacked in childhood. And some traumas you're not gonna get over them. Sorry if that sounds dark, but you just learn to live with them. You'll never heal from them. And so recently I've been feeling like I'm letting go of that dream because I know that it will never happen. And it's crazy because the only reason I've been feeling anxious about that is because I feel like I've delayed it so much that now I'm really old for anyone to give a fuck about it. And I think it's the first time that I'm admitting it here on camera. And I believe doing videos and having a channel here on YouTube kind of feeds that need that I have. It's a micro dosing of that need because I know that I won't be able to reach the full scope of what I had in mind. And yeah, I'm starting to letting go of that, and I think it's a good thing for me. I'll stop being anxious, I'll stop looking for things in all the wrong places, because don't get me wrong, if we're talking about a career path like this, it's completely different than having a need to be seen and loved and accepted, and you know, having your work reach many people. I think it's not about career and money and prestige. It's more emotions that I'm lacking internally and things like that. So I feel like if I find these types of emotions somewhere else, for example, I get a lot of wholesome feelings from my current relationship. It wasn't always that easy. I always ended up, I was always in toxic relationships, one-way relationships, situationships. I was choosing people that were emotionally unavailable. And so yeah, for the first time in my life, I'm with someone that loves me, and I don't really get to try that hard for it, to earn it. So I'm starting to let go of that belief that in order to be loved you need to try hard. No, you don't. You are loved and worthy of love without having to try or to be in pain, because we as a society, I believe this is not a me problem, I think everyone does this, but we sort of connect the topics, the meaning of love and pain. So in order to achieve love you need to first feel pain, and I think that's totally wrong. I think it normalizes toxic behaviors and abuse. I don't feel like it's something we should consider normal anyway. But yeah, basically I'm starting to enjoy the little things in life and trying to find meaning in them. And I feel like if I condition myself into feeling fulfilled by these, which sounds kind of weird to condition myself to be content with my everyday life, but yeah, this is what I'm currently doing. And trying to let go of the big crazy dreams I had, because when I was a little girl these types of things scared me. They still do sometimes, but my reasoning back then was your dreams are not big enough if they are not scary. So you see, I'm fucking the Lulu. I was the Lulu. So yeah, I'm happy now that I'm in my room filling my bullet journal and talking about the past month, my emotions, my thoughts and everything. And I feel like this is very therapeutic. It's like I'm talking to my therapist, which is you guys, but right now is my camera. But I hope this video reaches people, and please let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I don't always be this stripped and, you know, raw, but when I do it, I like to show this side to the world, because maybe if I do it often enough I'll finally accept it and don't have to wear any masks, which is, I don't think this will happen. Everyone wears masks all the freaking time, but at least I will lose the grip, the tight grip I have on it. It will kind of that type of thing. I don't know. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for listening to me yap about topics that, well, are very close, dear to my heart. And yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed. You don't have to leave a like if you didn't though, because I don't know, sometimes these videos end up being a bit dark. I don't want to say pessimistic, because I'm not a pessimist. I've been identifying as a nihilist and like absurdist at some point in my life. Yeah, I also don't subscribe to forced positivity, so even though every time I start a video I'm like, hello guys, that doesn't mean that I want to show this side. Yeah, things are not black and white, they're in the gray zone. So yeah, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend and the rest of the week. I don't know when you're gonna see this video, but yeah, take care guys. I'll probably stop talking now, because what the fuck was that outro? Bye guys.